The untold benefits of drinking water for weight loss that your doctor don't want you to know. What's up, guys and gals? My name is Fred, and yes, today I had planned to make a video about the benefits of drinking water for weight loss until I came to the realization that, well, you already know that. And, well, it would not be helpful for you to say the same thing that other YouTuber or blogger had already told you. And well, I had to take the notes, I had to read the studies, and it's true, drinking water is helpful for weight loss, but you already know that, right? I want to say something that you probably don't know and that others haven't said. And that's truly the best benefits of drinking water for losing weight, for your weight loss journey. And that is that drinking water is a keystone habit. When you study habit formation, there's a habit that we call keystone habit. Charles Duhigg, in his book The Power of Habit, he talked about the keystone habit as, that's how he described it. He said that a keystone habit is a habit that have the power to start a chain of reaction that will help other good habits take hold. Think about the domino effect. The keystone habit is the first domino. It's what makes everything else fall apart. It's what help. It's what is the first habit that you bring into your journey, and that make other good habits easier to bring into your journey. And that's the power of drinking water, because drinking water is a keystone habit if you make it a habit. That was the first habit that I bring into my life. It seems simple, right? It is, but it have a huge power because, well, when you're looking for change, you have to start small. Drinking water, making, and by the way, there's two benefits that making water a keystone habit will bring into your life. The first one is that you will live the power of habit, because it's crazy to live that. It's crazy that I will tell how for me it's happened. Well, first I bought this bottle of water and I put it aside of my bed, and okay, so really what's crazy is that when you start, let's say you want to make drinking water a habit, what will happen is that the first few days you will not even think about drinking water, and you will not even want to drink water, and you will not even be thirsty. But what will happen when it will become a habit is that you will look forward to drinking water. You will like drinking water. That's what I call living the power of habit. It's when you can think back about the first few days and think about how I didn't want to do that, or I didn't even thought to do that, and how now it's something you look forward to, it's something you like to. That's how I call living the power of habit. Why it's so hard to start exercising and those stuff? It's because it's non-habitual, and it's because you think that you don't like exercising, but it's just because you never exercise and because it's non-habitual. But we don't like what's non-habitual, and what's non-habitual is hard. It's true. When something is not a habit, it takes you more energy. You spend more energy doing something that is non-habitual than doing something that is habitual. So that's the first benefit. You will live the power of habit. You will see, because when you live this the power of habit, it open up a world. Drinking water, it's not life changing, but what was life changing for me in living the power of habit is when I make flossing a habit, because that was truly life changing. Because I can clearly remember the first few weeks, first month, the first 2 months, how I didn't want it to floss. I was tired. I wanted to go to sleep. I didn't want it to fucking floss. But I knew the power of habit, and I was just repeating myself that I just want to make this thing a habit, because I knew, I had confidence that once it will become a habit, I didn't care about flossing anymore. And now, man, I'm so happy that I make flossing a habit, because I do it every day. And I don't know if I love it, but I prefer to do it than to not do it. It's something that I look forward to. It's something like just brushing my tooth. It would be strange to go to bed without, right? I'm sure if you brush your teeth every day, I'm sure you will not sleep well if you don't brush your teeth, right? It's a part of your routine. It's something you do. It's something you have to do, almost, right? But that's a habit, and that's how flossing my teeth is now in my life. That's what I call living the power of habit. Something that it's strange at the beginning, something you don't want to do at the beginning, something at the end that you look forward to, you like to do, and you do without really even thinking about it, because your mind is now thinking about something else. That's living the power of habit. But really, then the other, and about it, and yes, because the second benefits of making drinking water a keystone habit is that it's the keystone habit. It's where you could start your journey. It's the first habit that you could this, because you know we will come back, but first it have to make sense, because well, what we keep hearing over and over about the people who've lost a lot of weight, what's the word that we keep hearing, that the people say is the secret of weight loss? It's lifestyle. What people say is that the secret of their weight loss was to stop looking at dieting, was to stop looking at the 3 week diet or the latest quick fix, and to start to look at all of this as a lifestyle change. Not about how can I lose weight in 2 months, but more about how can I make all of this journey a part of my lifestyle. How can I start to like eating healthy? How can I start to like making green juice? How can I start to like walking? And that's a huge mindset shift. But it's impossible to do overnight. It's also impossible to overnight start to exercise, start to change your eating habits. Why? It's because they are non-habitual. Non-habitual consume a lot of energy. Remember, and why we can do it a little bit is because, well, at the beginning, when you go on a new journey, you're super motivated. So this motivation help you keep going. So you can keep going the first few days by changing your eating habits, by starting to exercise. But once the motivation is not really there, and now you realize how hard it is because all those new behavior are non-habitual, you quit because you can't sustain too many new behavior that are non-habitual. It's not sustainable. So what bring a keystone habit like drinking water? It's make that, like we said, it's you acquire, you live the power of habit, but you acquire one habit, and it's the habit that will help you bring other habits into your life. It's the habit that help you to change your lifestyle. Even it's the simplest as drinking water, you still have changed your lifestyle. If you started to drink water every morning when you wake up, you have changed your lifestyle if you do that. And that's help you to make up after a little change, to start walking. And when walking become a habit, well, probably you will start to eat a little bit better, because well, it's now something. It's that's the power of habits. That's the power of a keystone habit. I mean, there's study about people who make their beds. People who make their beds are more likely to have a better job, are more likely to have more well-being, are more likely to own a home. Can you imagine that? People who make their bed are more likely to own a home. And why is that? Is because making your bed every morning is a keystone habit. But guess what? If you make your bed every morning, it's impossible for you to consider the fact that making your bed have a correlation with owning a home. But that's still their stats about that, and that's because making your bed is a keystone habit, and because a keystone habit, it's impossible to see how much it will impact your life, because it's a small thing. It's the first domino. You don't know what is going to be the 10th domino. That's the power of a keystone habit, and that's how you can start to change your lifestyle without overwhelming yourself. It's the beginning. So that was the untold benefits of drinking water. I hope it makes sense for you. I hope you like it, because it's true. That's the power. That was my first habit that I bring into my journey, and after that I've bring tens, tens. Yes, I've started to meditate. I started to walk, tons. I started to green juice. That was it. All started with that, and I didn't make all those habits a week later. It took time, but that was the first habit, was drinking water. I hope you can make this keystone habit. If you want to make this thing a habit, I don't know, buy a new bottle of water and put it right aside of your bed. And from now on, every morning, drink the bottle. That's it. And see and wait for change. And bring you change when you want to. Bring you change. Start to walk when you feel like it. Or a month later, when this thing will have become a habit, when it have started to change your lifestyle. So I hope you can find value in this video. If so, like the video and subscribe to my channel. We will explore more technique on how you can change your habit, so you can have this lifestyle that everyone's talk about, the lifestyle that will help you lose weight and that will be sustainable. On that, best of luck in your journey. Bye bye.